Last week at the Los Angeles Auto Show, Jaguar unveiled its top-end offerings of the F-Type R Coupe to a crowd that expected a lot, and they got it. I'm Michelle Rahal with the Drive Channel and thedrivechannel.com. Also check out our other sites, theshootingchannel.com, where it's all firearms, technique, self-defense, and also check out motorsportsunplugged.com for the latest in editorial opinion from our award-winning Hall of Fame writers. The F-Type R Coupe is the newest of Jag's high-end performance line, and at $99,000 without the carbon brakes, it's the most expensive, and that puts it squarely into a highly competitive market. This car features a high-performance 5-liter, 550-horsepower supercharged V8, and it will, according to Jaguar, blast from 0 to 60 in just 4 seconds. Now, virtually everyone I've spoken with at Jag agrees, unofficially of course, that in real-world testing, it'll break into the 3-second bracket and top out at 186 miles per hour, and that's electronically limited. From a design perspective, this car puts form that does in fact follow function, and they pull it off. This car is beautiful. The F-Type R is built with an all-aluminum body, except an option for the glass roof. They claim that torsional rigidity in the body is the same regardless of your choice. To me, that's important, and it's the main reason I don't care for cabriolets. No matter how much they stiffen the chassis, it's just not the same as a coupe. The rear view of this car is beautiful and is highlighted by the way the narrow, full-on LED tail lamps wrap around the rear quarter panels. The rear hatch has a look that reminds me of the E-Type coupe, and I've owned several of those. The hatch on the F-Type is the only body panel that isn't aluminum. It's carbon composite. And that brings us to the suspension and the ride control system on the R model. The Adaptive Dynamics Controlling software features custom settings that you can program so that the CPU remembers those settings. Now that's a big plus. You want track-like handling? You got it. You want range settings? You got it. And you're going to need it. Not included in the $99,000 price tag are the carbon ceramic brakes. No price on those yet, but look for it to be from $8 to $10 grand. That gets us to about $110 grand without shipping and handling and whatever else the dealer wants to try and pack on. One great feature on the carbon ceramic brake option is that when you're driving under highway or winding road settings, the brake pedal is racing car-like. In other words, the pedal doesn't move. You hit the brakes and it's solid. But in the city, it reprograms that pedal feel to soften, making it easier to park or to move around in slow traffic. Now that brings us to the transmission. In the R model, it's a recalibrated 8-speed ZF gearbox that's close ratio and quicker shifting, and that depends on which setting that you've created. With 550 horsepower, you want to have the shifts always in an optimal power range, and yes, these are paddle shifters, no manual is offered. The interior they offer is black with colored accents for the seat, and that's good enough for me. All in all, this seems to be Jaguar's best effort in the last 25 years at laying out a true sports car. The cabriolet tests seem to indicate that this is a Porsche Carrera competitor. Now that puts it in high company, but for Jaguar, it couldn't come a moment too soon. For the Drive Channel and thedrivechannel.com, I'm Michelle Rahal. I'll see you next time.